Welcome back, everyone. You may be in a situation where for some reason your Google Meets is just not working, whether it's a connection problem, whatever the case is. Because this is a web application, there are, just a countless amount of ways to go and fix this. But the most common ways is either a network issue or you have a poor network connection. So first off, what I would recommend doing is making sure that you have a very good internet connection, especially if you're doing a video call. If you're going into a Google Meet and you're just using your audio, aka just like your voice and not using videos in your webcam, well then you're pretty much going to be using less resources than if you actually were to go ahead and use a video format. So if you already know that you're going to have a poor internet connection, then you want to make sure that you go ahead and actually only use voice. At the same time, if you're going to be using that video connection, you want to make sure you're connected to a solid network connection. So whether that means going closer to the network router that you have or whatever the case is, all you have to do is make sure you're connected to a solid internet connection. So connect to that 5G modem that you have, try some different websites, see how the loading speeds are. As long as you're connected to that reliable network, that will pretty much fix almost every single thing that could possibly go wrong with Google Meets in terms of like a stable connection perspective or whatever the case is. Now, let's say for some reason you can't access your video or your microphone or whatever the case is, and it's just not allowing you to, allow those things. Well, there's a couple of reasons why this may happen. One, you may have a faulty microphone or no webcam or whatever the case is. Maybe they're not connected properly. On top of that, you may be running an outdated version of your browser that doesn't support those specific, little plugins of a microphone or a video camera or whatever. But even more so on top of that, you may have not actually allowed access to the webcam or audio when you went ahead and set up your Google Meets for the first time. So in order to check all those things, all you want to do is first of all, go into different apps, go into different web pages and see if you're able to allow access to any video camera or microphone. So what this looks like is essentially just going into googlemeets.com or going into any other website, even in incognito mode, and trying to re-access and give access to your specific browser, to your webcam, or to your microphone. This is essentially one of the main things you can do. If that still doesn't work, I would recommend trying a different web browser. Most of the time, this is the thing that fixes it, even for me. For some reason, my Safari browser just doesn't do well with Google Meets, so I always have to use a different web browser to do those types of things. And that is the number one thing I would recommend all of you to do, is to try a different web browser. Then when you get that little pop-up on your specific display that says something like, oh, do you want to allow access to Google Meets, to access your webcam or your microphone or whatever, you just want to click accept. And that's essentially all you have to do. You will be good to go from there. And that's really all it is. If you guys have any other questions or anything like that, let me know in the comment section as well. Hit the like button, that would mean so much, but definitely hit that subscribe button. Every single subscriber that we get really does count, so it means so much if you guys can hit that. Also check out the other links down in the description as well. My Twitter, my Instagram, my other channels. More importantly than everything else, I love every single one of you guys. Hopefully I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out till then.